Kidnapping, Brainwashed, or Revolutionary, guys. That is right. We got a whole cool documentary set up. We're going to dive deep into Patty Hearst, and we're doing a blinker challenge. We got Candyman strain review. We got a whole mess of stuff we're getting into, guys. Let me take this up. All right. It is paranormal. It is Paranormal Tuesday, Weed Wednesday, all the it's just Paranormal Tuesday. I'm a little high, guys. It's Paranormal Tuesday, guys. We talk conspiracies, we talk paranormal, and we are talking Patty Hearst, guys. We also got a blinker challenge of the day, guys. Which one is this? What are we getting into? Get your blinkers ready. We also got a strain review of Candyland. We got a whole mess of stuff to get into, guys. The joke of the day, the cannabis moment of the day, cannabis corner, cannabis comedy corner. That's what we should call it. We got a whole bunch of stuff to get into, guys. If you're headed home from work, you tuned into the right show. If you're lounging around, getting ready to get high, you tuned into the right show. If you're just whatever you're doing, you tuned into the right show. That's right, guys. We are going to get high and talk about Patty Hearst, kidnapping, or brainwash revolutionary, or both. We're going to get into it, guys. Let's do it.
Because it's time to go with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast with your host with the most, the man voted most likely to smoke out with a Yeti, Mr. Brian Brown. Mr. Brian Brown. Now sit back and relax because it's time to go live across the world because it's 420 Somewhere.
But she flipped the script. Patty kidnapped, revolution gripped. Slash soldiers, had her in chains. Brainwashed quick, now she loots for gain. San Francisco skyline, rebellion in the air. From mansion to hideout, she became a glare. AKs and hoodies, new life carved. Bank teller sweating, this chick ain't starved. Rebel with a cause, Hearst on the run. From high society, now she toting a gun. Big time switch, she's down with the click. Blonde gone rogue, making headlines quick. St. Patty
Yeah, that's right, guys. That is right. Patty Hearst in the house. That's right. You gotta love. I know AI can be a scary thing, but geez, man, you got adding some production value, straight up doing custom songs about Patty Hearst. Where else can you see that? Where else can you see that, guys? We're revolutionary over here. And Supernova, how's it going? We got Fight for Freedom in the house. Chantel, how are you? Tim W, Harvey Hooligans, Pamela, how's it going? Paco's Tacos in the house. Rosie Key, how are you? The sweet, the lovely Rosie Key. We got Lonnie up in the house, guys. Lonnie, where's Broken Brain? Where's the rest of the crew at, guys? All right. We got a few minutes before 420, and I want to get this one out of the way, guys. You know what? We all need a good laugh. We all need a good laugh of the day. Here is the Cannabis Comedy Corner for you.
Yo, Danksters. Welcome to the Cannabis Comedy Break of the Day, because nothing pairs better with a good toke than a good joke. You ever try to multitask when you're high? Yeah, not happening. I once put my phone in the fridge and stood there holding a block of cheese, just staring at it like, wait, who are you calling? Or how about when you're so baked that you forget what you're doing while you're doing it? The other day, I spent 10 minutes looking for my lighter. Turns out, it was in my hand, lit, just casually burning while I was on a full-blown detective mission to find it. And why does weed make the dumbest ideas sound brilliant? Like, bro, what if we made an Uber, but just for snacks? Dude, that's literally DoorDash. Yeah, but like, we invented this time. If any of that sounds familiar, congrats. You're officially in the Cannabis Club. Hit up the Healing Center of Needles. They've got the good. And for more cannabis laughs, tips, and reviews, check out thedailydank.com. Catch us tomorrow for another Cannabis Comedy Break.
All right, the Cannabis Comedy Break. I'm definitely in the club, guys. A couple of those made me laugh. You know you're high when you're laughing at some of those jokes. Old Tim W. That's right up Tim W.'s alley. All right, guys. We got about a minute before 420, so I want to hear you. I want to see you. I want to feel you. I want to hear you in the chat, guys. What are you blinking into? If you're blinking on anything, what are you smoking on? What are you drinking on? What are you eating on? What are you doing? That's right, guys. What's everyone getting into out there? Blow up those comments, guys. Because remember, 420 isn't just about weed. It's about peace of mind. It's about getting mellow, eating some gumbo. There you go. That's right. Gumbo sounds fire right now. It's about just getting your mode, finding your mojo, clearing the shit of the day, shaking it off. Damn Taylor Swift. Damn you. Why do you have to date a Kelsey? Anyway. Oh, guys, blow up those comments. Let's eat some gumbo. Let's breathe in that positivity, guys. Let's exhale that negativity. Let's shake off the shit of the day, guys, because guess what? It's 420. was your 420? Mine was fire, guys. Getting into a little Granddaddy Perp. That's right, by Cheech and Chong, the Davinator. Boom, I guess I should hold that one up instead of holding this one up. I can hold them both up. Like, what is it? Like a model on Price is Right. That's right. Check that out, guys. That's what we're getting into for this Blinker Challenge. But before we do the Blinker Challenge, let's get into the strain review of the day, guys. We're talking some Candyland today.
What's up, Danksters? Strain 2 of the best strains for February is here, and we're bringing the sweet, uplifting vibes of Candyland. This hybrid is as sweet as it sounds, with a candy-like aroma and flavor that will have you hooked from the first hit. Candyland offers an energizing yet relaxing high, making it perfect for sparking creativity, enhancing focus, or simply enjoying a chill, social experience. Known for its smooth, earthy flavor with hints of sweetness, Candyland provides a euphoric head buzz paired with a calming body high. It's a great strain for those who want to stay productive and creative without feeling too heavy. Fun fact, Candyland is a cross between Granddaddy Purple and Platinum Cookies, blending two powerhouse strains to create a unique and enjoyable experience. If you're looking for a strain that keeps you focused and relaxed with just the right touch of sweetness, Candyland is the one to try. For more dank content, check out the Healing Center of Needles and thedailydank.com.
All right, guys, we got a new puppy in the house, Eclipse. That's pretty awesome. Congrats, Lonnie. Blind and deaf. Man, lots of loving for Eclipse then, huh? That's what Harvey Hooligan says. That's awesome. Get over to the Healing Center, guys, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, and try some Candyland. I'm sure they got some somewhere in the back. Be like, hey, Tim, give me some Candyland. Hey. All right, guys, it is time for a Blinker Challenge. We had time to recoup from 420. We talked a little Candyland. We talked some dogs. I'm happy for you, Lonnie, man. There's nothing better than a puppy, man. Nothing better, or a dog. I don't know how old it is, but puppy, dog, whatever, man. They're all puppies. And Rosie's right here, guys. She's just chilling, licking her paws. We gotta. I'm switching her off of grain food here pretty soon. It's gonna be brown rice and chicken guts for a while, and some vegetables. But yeah, we're going natural. Got to get her lose some weight. I want her to live as long as she possibly can. So, gonna switch up her diet a little bit. Spoiled dog. All right, on that note, guys, we got a little thing called a Blinker Challenge. What is a Blinker Challenge? A Blinker Challenge is when you have a vape pen, guys, and you're going to hold it down till it blinks and you continuously hit it. I'm a little bit of a pro, so sometimes I do 2, sometimes I do 3, depending. Do at your own risk, guys. And watch it because these pins do get hot. If you have like more of a generic one from China or somewhere, isn't everything from China really? But if you got like a direct one from China, it might get too hot. So be careful. But yeah, that's what a Blinker Challenge is, guys. We do this daily on the 420. Let's do it, guys. Here we go. Blinker Challenge.
Got the podcast cranking loud, haze arising. It's 420 somewhere, eyes are blazing. One hand on the wheel, other on a vape. Brian stepping up, can he show his shape? Blinker Challenge, lights glowing red, holding breath till you think you're dead. Who's the champ? Who's the king of smoke? Taking drags till your lungs near choke. Blinker Challenge, lights glowing red, holding breath till you think you're dead. Who's the champ? Who's the king of smoke? Taking drags till your lungs near choke. Blinker Challenge showdown, who's gonna fall? Brian in the running, he's giving it all. But the clouds raging in the stratosphere. Champion and haze, the smokehouse seer.
You ever notice the guy in the gray shirt? He's up front, so he has no one to like time. his timing on the dance, and he's constantly looking back to make sure that his timing is right. Things you notice when you're stoned, the things you notice when you're stoned, like the broken brain of Eric. Eric, what's up? Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all doing good. Just dropping in to show some love. Nice, nice. Well, you're just in time for the blinker challenge. Let's do this thing, guys. All right. I appreciate that, Pam. Appreciate that. Trying to up my game. Trying to go on those filmmaking skills and make it look different. I don't know. All right, let's do this thing, guys. We are gonna probably let's see, warm it up here. Warm it up, warm it up, warm it up. All right. See, it was jammed. It was stuck a little bit. I don't like that when it does that, when it gets gooey on the inside. All right. All right, we are warm. Let me take a drink real quick, guys. Let me get prepped. All right. And here we go, guys. We are doing it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Yeah, baby. I got that Bart Simpson look going. Woo. Nice, nice, nice. All right, guys. Ooh, let me recuperate. Let's talk some Patty Hearst.
All right, stoners. Imagine you're the heir to one of the biggest media empires in the country, living that VIP life. Then suddenly, boom, you get kidnapped by a radical group and end up robbing banks with them. Sounds like a crazy movie plot, right? Well, this actually happened to Patty Hearst, and today marks the anniversary of her infamous 1974 kidnapping. Let's unpack one of the wildest true crime sagas in history. Segment 1. Who was Patty Hearst? Patty Hearst was basically American royalty. Her grandfather, William Randolph Hearst, was a media tycoon who literally inspired Citizen Kane. She was 19, living in Berkeley, California, when her life took a sharp left turn. On February 4th, 1974, members of a radical group called the Symbionese Liberation Army, SLA, busted into her apartment, beat up her fiancé, and kidnapped her at gunpoint. Their demand? The Hearst family had to give millions of dollars in food donations to poor communities. Her family actually tried, but the SLA said it wasn't enough and kept her captive. Segment 2, from hostage to bank robber. Here's where things get weird. After being held in a closet for weeks, brainwashed, and possibly threatened with death, Patty suddenly switched sides. She took on the name Tanya and officially joined the SLA. And not just that, she went full revolutionary, training with weapons and spitting anti-government propaganda. And then came the infamous moment. Patty was caught on camera robbing a bank. Security footage showed her wielding a rifle, rolling with the SLA like she was one of them. The media went nuts. Was she a victim? A brainwashed pawn? Or did she actually believe in the cause? Midway plug. Quick break from this madness to remind you, if you love wild history, check out thedailydank.com and swing by the Healing Center of Needles for all your herbal needs. Now, let's get back to this WTF story. Segment 3, the chase and arrest. For more than a year, Patty and the SLA were on the run, robbing banks, hiding out, and making the FBI lose their minds. But in 1975, the law finally caught up with her. She was arrested, and the mugshot? Iconic. Her trial was just as crazy. Her lawyers argued she had Stockholm Syndrome and was brainwashed into everything. The government, on the other hand, painted her as a willing criminal. In the end, she was convicted and sentenced to 7 years in prison, though President Jimmy Carter later commuted her sentence, and Bill Clinton fully pardoned her in 2001. So yeah, she walked free. Segment 4, the big question, victim or villain? Even today, people still debate. Was Patty Hearst an innocent victim of psychological manipulation, or did she actually embrace her radical side? Some experts say she was 100% brainwashed, while others think she might have just gone with the flow. Either way, her story became one of the most infamous examples of Stockholm Syndrome, where hostages start sympathizing with their captors. Conclusion. Patty Hearst's story is like a twisted mix of true crime, political revolution, and psychological thriller all rolled into one. She went from heiress to fugitive to celebrity, even appearing in movies later in life. Wild, right? For more mind-blowing history like this, check out thedailydank.com and hit up the Healing Center of Needles. Stay curious, stay baked, and remember, sometimes the truth is way stranger than fiction.
Woo, man. You know it's good when you got the bong sweats. Holy shit. Patty Hearst, man. I absorbed some of that, guys. I did absorb some of that. Oh, man. What was I going to say? All right, let's get into some Patty Hearst conspiracy theories. There we go. All right. So some of them, holy moly. Let's talk about brainwashing, guys. The SLA, Symbionese Liberation Army, used audio tapes to demand money for Hearst's release. The SLA also tried to brainwash Hearst into becoming a poster child for the revolution. Hearst's defense team presented expert testimony about Hearst persuasion, but the jury did not find it successful. Woo, man. I'm telling you, those 3 vapes, man. Woo, hit me hard. Duress. Hearst's defense claimed that she was under duress and acted out of fear for her life. However, critics pointed out that the defense strategy had problems, like her waving a gun around. Yeah, that might, if you're scared and you got a gun. Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm Syndrome is a term used to describe the bond that victims of kidnapping or hostage situations sometimes develop with their captors. Remember, what is it? Die Hard, where they're talking about he's like, oh, Helsinki, Sweden. And the guy corrects him and he looks like a dick. I don't know why that reminded me of that, but it did. Harvey Hooligan. Let's see. Some say that Stockholm Syndrome may be a stronger alternative to the cohesive persuasion theory, but it's not fully developed at the time of the trial. Hearst testified that she was held captive in a closet, blindfolded, and threatened with death. She also claimed that she was offered a choice of being released or joining the SLA, and joined. That's a crazy one, man. I think she definitely wasn't in on it in the beginning. But ended up, ended up here. Let me exit the screen here real quick. Let me share this one. So we got some video to look at from the actual the bank robbery video, and you guys are gonna see it. Is she a straight up member, or is she a victim, as they say? Just another victim, kid. Just another victim. All right, let's do this thing here. All right, Miss Hearst, what do you got for us today? Oh, look. Is that Huggy Bear Brown? Who was that dude in the trench coat? You got. Oh, this is actually pretty decent footage for back in the day, man. Yeah, she looks like she knows her job. She looks like she ain't gonna be a problem. Yeah. Wow. So that's the footage there. Let's see what else we got. Around 9 o'clock in the evening on February 4th, 1974, there was a knock on the door at apartment 4 in Berkeley, California. In burst a group of men and women with guns drawn. They grabbed and surprised 19-year-old college student Patty Hearst, beat up her fiance, threw her in the trunk of a car, and drove off. Uh, she had been kidnapped by some radicals. Oh wow, that's her infamous mugshot right there. That's the mugshot. She looks fucking pissed. She looks pissed. For someone who just got rescued, she looks a little pissed. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man. Now look at her with a gun in front of like fucking wearing a beret. Was she wearing a beret? Jesus. Or is that just the way her hair looked? Oh man. Fucking radicals. Damn kids. Um, Let me see. A break in the Los Angeles on May 16th. Two SLA members tried to steal ammunition belt from a local store and were nearly caught. The Gateway van was discovered, which led authorities to a SLA safe house. The next day, the house was surrounded by LA police. A massive shootout ensued. The building went up in flames. Six members of the SLA died in the blaze, including DeFreeze. But where was hers? She and several others had escaped and began traveling around the country to avoid capture. FBI agents, though, were close behind and were finally captured in San Francisco September 18th, 1975. So she had, how long was she gone for? So 75. She was kidnapped when? Um, 74. So she's got a fucking year and a half, a little over a year and a half. Damn. Who knows, man? That's some crazy shiznit. That's crazy. Um, I don't know. What do you guys think? Dink Nation, blow it up. Do you think Patty Hearst was in on it the whole time, or do you think she flipped sides? What do you think? What do they? Oh, I better not say that. That would be a racist term these days. I did not realize that. You know what? I'll say it this way. There's remember in the movie Dances with Wolves when Kevin Costner is getting beat up by the white people, his own army friends, and they tell him, "Oh, you went native, didn't you?" Is that kind of what happened with Patty Hearst? She kind of like was living the life for a minute, even as a kidnapped victim. Was like, "You guys are right, oppression, rah rah," and it. I don't know, man. Maybe because we're living in such a new world, I couldn't see like just fucking people kidnapping a fucking billionaire's granddaughter and shit just not going down. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. But then again, if she was in on it, she's trying to evade them just as much. So they're thinking that she's trying to get rescued, but in all the time She's not. She's not. Patty Wagon, not Party Wagon. So if Patty Party Wagon takes you to jail, does Patty Hearst to the top? I like it better the original way, Eric. I like it better the original way. Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny. All right, let's check out this Patty Hearst song real quick, and we'll call it a day. We'll call it a since I made them, since I made these songs here. All right, let's see what we got here. Finish this one. Is this the one we're listening to?
Outlaw, transformation blurred. No more tea parties, just a gunpowder herd. Ceremony of defiance, ain't no mistake. Media circus rides on every move she makes. Sympathies twisted, justice deferred. She a figure of chaos, history slurred. Peep the news, debate all night. Was it Stockholm Syndrome or justified fight? Rebel with a cause, Hearst on the run. From high society, now she toting a gun. Big time switch, she's down with the click. Blonde gone rogue, making headlines quick.
All right, same lyrics, just a different style here.
Yeah. Hearst fan money, but she flipped the script. Patty kidnapped, revolution gripped. Slash soldiers, had her in chains. Brainwashed quick, now she loops for gains. Hearst fan money, but she flipped the script.
I like this one.
Patty kidnapped, revolution gripped. Slash soldiers, had her in chains. Brainwashed quick, now she loops for gains. San Francisco skyline, rebellion in the air. From mansion to hideout, she became a glare. AKs and hoodies, new life carved. Bank teller sweating, this chick ain't starved. Rebel with a cause, Hearst on the run. From high society, now she toting a gun. Big time switch, she's down with the click. Blonde gone rogue, making headlines quick.
Nice.
Patty the outlaw, transformation blurred. No more tea parties, just a gunpowder herd. Ceremony of defiance, ain't no mistake. Media circus rides on every move she makes. Sympathies twisted, justice deferred. She a figure of chaos, history slurred. Peep the news, debate all night. Was it Stockholm Syndrome or justified fight? Wanted posters up, face on screen from...
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Old Patty Hearst. Old Patty Hearst. All right, guys, I am gonna get out of here. Woo! I got my bearings set again. Holy moly, that blinker challenge is gonna kill me. All right, guys, make sure you're doing all the things like, subscribe, share. Blow up those comments for me every time you can. I appreciate it. It helps the algorithm. Even if you just throw up a couple emojis on the comments, guys, it really helps out. Appreciate you. Go have a great rest of your night. I'm gonna figure out what's for dinner. We will see you guys in the morning. 7:10 no, not 7:10 a.m. 9 a.m. guys, the Wakey Bakey Morning Show. We'll see you guys.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
We'll see you guys. Have a good one.